We're going to break away from the chart now, and we're going to break away with one of this gentleman's songs. Gentleman and a scholar, and he writes and he sings like a beast. Callum Stoltz. My great, lacking you.
No, lekker, man.
Good to chat to you, man. Good to chat to you. You're out and about, yeah?
Yeah, no, we're busy, Thabiso.
Yeah, man. Where are you at the moment?
I'm actually at Springfest, and Gemma's actually performing now.
How's that, right? You know, I spoke to you a little bit earlier on,
yeah,
and I told her that, hey, man, you're actually going to be performing, and I'll still be here, but I'll try and rush straight after the show to come and see your performance. Are you guys having a good time?
Yeah, it's very lucky. It's a bit quiet now, but it's going to get a little bit busy at about, like, say, 5-ish, 6-ish.
Indeed. Yeah. Man, tell us about the song that you wrote with Daniel Barron.
Oh, you know, Thabiso, that's been like literally the best song that I've written.
Sure.
It's so, for me, it just hits, you know, like it's lekker. So, I mean, the whole process of writing a song was toxic love. You know, one day you love me and the next day you don't.
Yep.
And I just thought to myself, you know, because this is actually based on a true story.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the one day she loved me and the next day she didn't, you know, so it was pretty hectic.
Just man. Thank you, though, for being that vulnerable, and thank you for sharing what you feel in songs, because you know what, there's so many of us that can relate to that, you know. And you were brave enough to say, hey, I'm gonna actually put pen to paper and write about this as well. And of course, this song is also produced by Daniel Barron.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he is. Yeah.
Beautiful stuff. My great guy, then me and you are headed somewhere together, and I cannot wait for this. Are you ready for Graskop? Ek en jy is saam in Graskop on the 21st of September, I believe.
Luister hierso, Thabiso, ek gaan baie lekker wees. I really can't wait until Graskop. I mean, you know, me and you, we're a duo.
Yeah, man.
That's the package, bro. It's a bundle.
Oh, man, indeed. Yeah, it's going to be the Graskop Heritage Carnival that's going to be happening basically from the 20th of September right through the weekend. And I get to perform there. This gentleman that I'm speaking to now, he gets to perform there. I can't even wag om jou te hoor perform, man. You have been amazing. Everywhere where I've seen you, you have just knocked it out the park. And thank you so much for getting into a studio with Daniel Barron and writing amazing music. Please introduce your song to us, great sir. I'm going to play it right now on Jacaranda FM.
So everyone listening to Jacaranda now, Thabiso is going to be playing How Do You Know by Callum Stoltz.
Hey, kom mee.
Break away from the chart.
One day you love me, next day you don't. You say I'm the one, but how do you know? If you were the one, then maybe it would show. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? Oh, oh. How do you know? How do you know? I wanna know. Oh, yes, I'm thinking you've been here before, and that you say this every time. Reckless love ain't no exception.
away from the chart.